What is up, you guys? Today I'm in a Goodwill thrift store, and the goal is going to be to try to buy and sell 100 t-shirts in one day. I've got about 7 hours before all the Goodwills locally close, so we've got to get to work. I've been in here a few minutes already, and here's a couple of the ones I picked up. Got this SpongeBob Imagination shirt. Got this, I think it's a wrestling lady shirt, Ember Moon. It's on a Loot Crate tag in there. We've got a Maroon 5 band t-shirt from 2015. We've got this shirt, which I've never heard of the brand before, Mondetta, but it's like a moisture wicking shirt, so we're gonna grab that. And we got this Star Wars Welcome to the Death Star Disney t-shirt. All the t-shirts in our Goodwills are only gonna be $1.50 each, so if we are able to get 100 of these today, it'll cost us a total of 150 bucks. You'd think it would be pretty easy to buy 100 different t-shirts in multiple Goodwills, but a lot of them just aren't worth anything. They're blank, they're stained, they're dirty, they're like weird family reunion t-shirts from 2002, which nobody wants anymore. So it's a little challenging, but I think we'll find something. We got an example of one right here, a really cool Coke t-shirt on a Coke screen print tag. Normally I'd get it, but it's got some pretty gnarly pit stains in there, and I don't want to have to wash this stuff today. We're going to try to get 100 bought and sold, so I did not have time to spend laundering, unfortunately. Oh, this one looks good though. Nike Dry Fit, size medium. No stains that I could see. No holes. Yeah. We've got a Disney Stitch shirt right here, Disney screen print tag, size large. Yeah, we usually do pretty well with Disney and Star Wars and Marvel, things like that. We also always look for Nike, Under Armour, like the shirt I'm wearing here, Carhartt, like good solid brands like that. They aren't worth a ton of money, but we can get them for $1.50 and sell them for $10 or $15. That's a really good return on investment, so that's what we're gonna try to do today. This one's kind of cool. It says Chow Baby, but it's like embroidered on there in very thick thread. It's on a J. Crew tag, size small. Probably grab that. We got this Columbia Omniwick t-shirt right here. So it says 2XL. Very nice. This should do pretty well. And I found two more very close to it. We got this, I think this is a women's Under Armour shirt. It's kind of like a V-neck, moisture wicking, size large. It's got short sleeves. So we'll grab that one. And then right behind that one was this USA Soccer shirt. It said official merchandise, so I was going to grab it, but it does have a little pull right there, so I'll pass on that one. I just went down this last row in the men's section. I got another Under Armour size large. This is like one of those baseball t-shirts that have like the 3/4 sleeves. That's kind of cool. And then I got another moisture wicking like men's hiking shirt. The brand is Glacier. Never heard of that, but it feels very nice. I think that'll do it for this Goodwill. I've looked at all the t-shirt sections that they have, so we'll see how many we got. So we got a total of 12 different shirts today, but 2 of them were on sale. One was 75 cents and one was like $1.13 or something. So our total was $15.38. There are only about 5, maybe 6 different thrift stores that I'm gonna be able to make it to today before they all close. So if I only get 12 shirts at each stop today, that's not gonna be 100. So I'm either gonna have to speed things up a little bit and go to another store, or find more t-shirts at each store I do go to. I'm gonna try to sell all the t-shirts I buy today in a Whatnot auction tonight. If you guys don't know, Whatnot is a selling platform. It's an app-based selling platform, sort of like eBay and Twitch mixed together. So you go live on video and hold your items up one by one, and you run them at an auction. Normally we do 30-second auctions, but I think I'm gonna try to keep it a little spicy tonight. We're gonna do $1 auctions. Everything starts at $1, and it's only gonna last for 10 seconds. So I'm very curious to see how that works out. In the second Goodwill now. By the way, if you haven't signed up for Whatnot yet, you can do so by clicking the link in the description of this video. New users do get $15 off your first purchase, so it's a little incentive to get you guys to sign up. I've done pretty well in this Goodwill. I just did the first row over there, like on the other side of these aisles, and I found all of these. I got a North Face t-shirt. It says Camp North Face. I've got this Queen t-shirt, new tags. Ruka, it's like a surf brand from California. Harry Potter Ravenclaw t-shirt. O'Neill, another surf brand from California. It's got a big head on the back as well. Under Armour cotton t-shirt. A really neat Gymshark t-shirt. I thought it was like a knockoff, but it's actually on the Gymshark tag. That's really nice. Got another Under Armour engineered for the outdoors. Fallout 76. This is like a video game. Video game stuff usually does pretty well for us. Doctor Who TARDIS t-shirt on the Doctor Who tag. I don't know if I'll get this one. It's just a Banana Republic t-shirt, but it's a woman's t-shirt, and usually we get a lot of men's t-shirts, so I was just trying to grab some stuff for the ladies. I mean, it's not bad. It's got some cool sunglasses on it. $1.50. I'll probably grab that. And we got this Bass Pro Shops t-shirt. And then finally a long sleeve kids Nike t-shirt. That's also going to be $1.50. So that was all just from that outside row over there. And we still got both of these rows to go down. Unfortunately, these weren't quite as fruitful as the other one, but I still picked up some interesting ones. Got this little women's Cheez-It. It's kind of like a crop t-shirt. Oh, that was kind of neat. Got this women's Disney Minnie Mouse t-shirt. It's 1X. It's got a cute little floral Minnie Mouse head on there. This Nike Jordan City of Flight t-shirt. It's a little small, but I still think it'll be worth it. This really cool Avengers Black Panther t-shirt. Very neat one here. This is an Under Armour Batman t-shirt. It says The Dark Knight on the front, and then on the back it says Batman on the back. Very nice there. We got a nice Zelda. It is a size small, so it's not ideal, and I think it might be a women's because the sleeves are really short, but still a cool graphic. And then finally we got this one, which I just sold a shirt of this brand. Wait, I got one more. I just sold a shirt of this brand recently, Michael Stars. It says one size, but it's probably more like a women's medium. It's very soft. I think it's a relatively high-end brand, so for $1.50 we'll take a chance on that. And then I got this Jack Skellington Disney Nightmare Before Christmas t-shirt as well. It's got a little bit of cracking in the graphic, but I don't think that'll make a huge difference. Had a couple things from over here in the women's section. I have two of these Hook women's fishing shirts. They're like V-neck, short sleeve. The other one is right there. That one's like a bright orange. Also got this Life is Good t-shirt. Those are very high quality shirts. I found this one, I think I've heard of that brand before. Cupio, it's curvy, 1X. It's very soft. So I don't know. I think it's worth picking up. Got this women's Under Armour running shirt. I got this Gap, women's Gap, 2 extra large, like V-neck t-shirt, new with tags, retailed for 30 bucks. So we'll grab that one, and that's it. So I think it's time to go take my hangers off and go check out. So I did put 2 of those t-shirts back. When she was ringing them up, she found the Minnie Mouse women's t-shirt, like the pink one with the floral Minnie on it, and she said that was not a t-shirt, that was a women's blouse, and it was going to be $4.75. I'm like, okay, whatever you say. So I put that one back, and she also was going to ring up that last Cupio, the women's like t-shirt. T-shirt looked like a t-shirt to me, but she said that was a blouse too. And today's challenge is to buy t-shirts, not blouses. So I ended up with 26 t-shirts for a total of $34. I think 1 or 2 of them were on sale or something, and that rounded up my change, so not too bad. And here we are, the 3rd Goodwill of the day. So I've been in this next Goodwill for about 20 minutes or so, and I'm just not really finding a ton of stuff, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and tap out. I did get this Bird Dogs t-shirt. Bird Dogs make like kind of like a Chubbies, like men's shorts. I think that'll do pretty well. Got this nice Adidas graphic t-shirt. Got this Fallout t-shirt, second Fallout t-shirt of the day. Fallout's a video game again. We got a nice Zelda t-shirt. And what was this one? I think this is just like an Under Armour with a bull on it. I think this bull is Dwayne The Rock Johnson, like his sub-brand of Under Armour. So this should do pretty well. It's a good size too. Oh, I thought it was 2X, but it's just extra large. But not too bad. Definitely not the best. Only 5 t-shirts at this stop today. This is the Goodwill that's next to the Goodwill outlet, which is over there, but it's Sunday and they don't put out new stuff on Sunday. Actually, I don't even think they put out new stuff on Saturdays. That's why we don't really go on the weekend. So instead of spending my valuable time today digging through what's left of the Goodwill bins today, I'm just gonna head to the next location. 4th Goodwill of the day. By the way, if you guys do want to sign up for Whatnot, it's free to sign up and it's free to get your $15 credit. And if you actually use that credit to buy something on Whatnot from anybody, we get a referral bonus of like 25 bucks. So if you want to support the channel, that's a great way to do that. I've had a little bit of luck in this Goodwill, nothing too crazy though. Got a Loves A women's shirt, new with tags. Just thought that was kind of interesting. Got a little Mickey Mouse women's t-shirt there, kind of like the faded distressed look to it. I've never heard of this brand, Lou and Gray, but it's 100% linen. So for $1.50, I'll definitely grab that one. Got a Life is Good tank top, ladies tank top. Got a Torrid classic fit t-shirt there with a pineapple on it. Got the SpongeBob Gang Under Armour tank top. I got a men's North Face size large t-shirt. It is a little bit of cracking on the graphic, but I'll grab it. We've got a Duluth Trading men's size large moisture wicking t-shirt. Life is Good Crusher ladies t-shirt. I've actually got 2 of those. They're blank. They don't have any graphics or anything on them. So I thought that was kind of interesting. They're very soft. I've actually got a 3rd one right here in a blue color. So all 3 of those women's small, no graphics. Very interesting. We've got a Ridge Cut Tough Wear XLT. It's like another moisture wicking T-shirt, never heard of that brand though. Peanuts, hard work never hurt anybody, but why take a chance? Disney Stitch. Stitch is super popular. That always does well for us in the Disney crowd. We got a little Batman graphic t-shirt right there. Adidas with the blue camo graphic. I'm not sure if that one's men's or women's. And then another Stitch. This one's new with tags as well. So not bad. I feel like that's probably it. I mean, I haven't looked at every single thing in the store, but I've been here for about 30 minutes or so. I feel like that's a pretty solid haul. So in that store today, we got a total of, where's the number? 18 things, 18 shirts, for a total of $27.25. I do think I severely underestimated or overestimated, whatever the correct word is, how difficult it was going to be to find 100 shirts, because I think we're like barely halfway there. And I've been to 4 Goodwills. I only have like 2 more that I could possibly drive to today. And one of them I just went to yesterday and bought some shirts off camera. So I don't even think they're gonna have anything. So I might have to get a little creative here. 5th Goodwill stop of the day. Also, the extra GoPro battery that I brought doesn't work for some reason. So I'm gonna have to use my phone, and also my phone battery is almost dead. So we'll see if we can speed this up a little bit. This last Goodwill stop was very fruitful. I ended up getting almost an entire buggy full of t-shirts. I got a couple other things as well that were just too good not to get, but I don't know if we're going to reach our goal of 100. It's going to be very close. So I am wrapping it up at that Goodwill. They actually close at 7 p.m. just like all the other Goodwills in our town, and it is 6:49. So I stayed in there pretty much as long as I possibly could, trying my best to hit our goal. I don't want to tell you how many we actually have. We'll count everything out when we get home to see if I made the 100 goal of 100 t-shirts today, but I spent a total of $91.09. A couple of them rang out for weird prices, like $3.75 and 75 cents and everything, but I think everything balanced out. I had to get a little creative with what I was considering t-shirts. A couple t-shirts probably should have been rang up as women's shirts, but I don't know. We'll look at all that when we get home. I think I said it earlier in the video, but I just want to reiterate that this challenge was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. I mean, obviously there are hundreds of t-shirts at each of these Goodwills we went to today, but like sifting through all the junk, like the stuff that just isn't even worth $1.50, takes forever. Like my fingers hurt just from going through the rack like that all day. But I think we might have hit our goal, and I'm curious to see what all these shirts actually sell for. So here we go. Mose and I have gotten everything sort of sorted. So those 3 piles over there are all things that are ready to sell and whatnot. This pile is are things that need to be washed. This little pile of 2 things are also things that need to be washed, but these are items from the last thrift store, which I still need to show you guys everything we picked up there. And then these are things that I picked up today that are not t-shirts, but they were too good to leave behind. So I got a pair of Vuori shorts. I don't know, is it Vuori? These were $3.25. I think we could probably get about 25 bucks for those. I got a little women's small North Face fleece thing. This was half price, so this was like, I don't know, like $4 or something, $3 or $4. I got this really nice vintagey, I don't know, it's made in Malaysia. I don't know if it's vintage or not, but Columbia men's size large jacket. This was, I think, $8.75. That was really cool there. And then I got this dress top thing, excuse me, those. Show me your moo-moo. Meow. I don't think it's a dress. I think it's a top. It might be a dress. I don't know. But either way, those are some things that the new goods inspector is going to inspect. Now let me show you guys what we got at that last thrift store. So we got these 2 over here. I didn't know what the graphic was, but the tag is on a Schitt's Creek tag from the TV show Schitt's Creek. So I thought that was kind of cool. That needs to be washed though. And then I found this really neat vintage Mickey Mouse crop top. It's on the old Mickey Made in USA size large. It's single stitch, very nice. It's just got a little paint or something right there, so I'm just gonna wash it to see if it would come out. Those 2 things came from the last thrift store, and everything else in this pile came from the last one. So we got a kids Hogwarts something t-shirt. I got this one that says Champagne Diet. I probably wouldn't have picked this one up normally, but again, I was trying to get kind of creative to hit that number of 100. Polo Ralph Lauren red men's t-shirt. Got a Lucky Brand shirt here. This was one of the ones I wasn't sure if it was a t-shirt or not, but they did ring this one up as a t-shirt. Got a Nike Dry Fit. Got an LL Bean hiking shirt with like little roll-up sleeves on the side. I've got the classic Dunder Mifflin t-shirt. Picked up this cute little Madewell. This tank top is from Halogen, and I'm pretty sure Halogen is like a anthropology company. like sub brand. Another gray Nike Dry Fit. This one has a little slit in the back. Another Nike Dry Fit. All of these are women's, and this one's like a teal action. Another Nike Dry Fit. I got a Rogue Fitness t-shirt. I know this brand because Haley really likes this brand. She gets all of her weights that she uses in the gym out there. They are from Rogue Fitness. And they're very expensive, so I imagine the shirt would do well. This shirt, I'm actually gonna keep for personal use. The brand is True Classic Tees. I don't know if you can see that or not, but they are very nice t-shirts, and I've only got one, and I refuse to pay full price. Full price, they're like $30 or $40 per t-shirt, so I'm gonna keep this one for personal use. But it's still gonna count towards the 100 total. We got a Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon. We got a Disney Aristocats girls t-shirt. This is another like athletic brand, Zelos, Z-E-L-O-S. I don't know if it's good or not, but you know, it was in good shape, $1.50, why not? Got a Mucklux t-shirt. I didn't know Mucklux made t-shirts, but this is like a moisture wicking gray something or other. Got another Polo Ralph Lauren. This one's green with the pink pony. I've got a modern Grateful Dead tour t-shirt. I've got I think a kid's Under Armour moisture wicking. This one's really cool. This is a Jordan, I think it's a 2X, that's a 3XL, Jordan 3XL. Got another Under Armour, I think this one's a kid's as well. Got another Nike Dry Fit, this is a women's extra large. Got another Harry Potter action here. This says size medium, but I think it's maybe like a girl's medium. Got another Zelos athletic t-shirt here. This one is a men's 2X. Oh, this one, Burt Macklin, FBI. It's on a Bella canvas tag, size large. Got another one of those Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson Under Armour shirts with the bull logo on there. Got this nice Ford screen print. Got an Old Navy t-shirt, but it is new with tags. Got a Columbia PFG pocket t-shirt, but it has this like fish on the back, and I think it might be a women's. I've got a Wicked t-shirt from the musical. I've got a really cool Lacoste t-shirt with the little Lacoste alligator, and he's got the like the letters of Lacoste in his body. This one they definitely rang up as a t-shirt, even though I think it would maybe be a blouse. This is a J. Jill tank top. J. Jill makes like, I think fancy women's clothes. I don't know if they make tank tops or not, but it's kind of nice. Got this one from Altered State. Not a great brand, but $1.50. Another Nike Dry Fit women's running shirt. Got this long sleeve tie-dye t-shirt for $1.50. Got this nice Super Mario tie-dye. Got a J. Crew Mercantile little striped t-shirt, women's striped t-shirt. And then we got a Vans Off the Wall men's t-shirt, $1.50. So 103 shirts purchased altogether, and it actually came out to exactly 100 because I had this Harry Potter shirt over here that I bought, but it had this weird like string thing in the chest and I could not figure that out, so I did not sell this one. So that put us down to 102, and then I kept the True Classic tee for myself, and then the Rogue Fitness t-shirt, like the long sleeve black one. I ended up not selling that one. I'm just gonna keep it for Haley because I feel like if she sees that I sold a Rogue Fitness t-shirt and didn't give her a chance to keep it for herself, she will be slightly upset. So when we keep those two and take out the Harry Potter, we were right at 100. So part one of the challenge, buying 100 shirts in one day, was a success. But the second part, can we actually sell them all in one day? I did pull out a couple to do laundry with that had some stains and things like that, so I didn't sell those, but that left us with 93 shirts to sell last night, and then we'll sell the other 7 today, or you know, whatever. So 93 shirts. And even selling them in a Whatnot auction at 10 or 15 seconds is still a lot of work to set up 93 shirts. So I did not take any pictures. I didn't do any measurements or anything like that. I just started an auction called "Can We Sell 100 Shirts in 1 Hour?" I thought that was a captivating title and that would get people's attention. So what I did was that I added 93 auction items, all just listed as t-shirt, and then the description I put t-shirt will be described during show, and then all the shipping weight was the same, like 8 to 12 ounces for every shirt. And then as we ran an item, I didn't put in a title or description or photos, I just showed the item in the show, so it allowed us to go really, really quickly. And we ended up doing 15-second sudden death auctions. So if you guys don't know, on Whatnot, usually we do $1 auctions at like 30 seconds, but if it gets to 30 seconds and somebody bids, it'll add another 6, 8, or 10 seconds to allow somebody else to bid. But when you do sudden death, it's just 15 seconds, last bid in that 15-second time period takes it. So it's very fast paced, it's very fun sometimes. Generally you have a little bit smaller selling prices than usual, but I think it was a success. So we were able to sell all 93 t-shirts that we had at last night's show 15-second sudden death auctions, and we made a total gross sales amount of $707. So $707 in gross revenue divided by the 93 shirts we sold means we had an average selling price of $7.60 per shirt, which was very nice. It's about what I expected. If we had done regular auctions, like 30 seconds at $1 with, you know, that time extending, not sudden death, we probably would have made about a $10 or $12 average selling price. There were probably 10 shirts that people were bummed on that they missed because they were bidding and they just weren't the very last bidder in that sudden death. So we were able to move things faster, but we also made a little bit less money had we done it the other way. We had a good amount of people show up to our Whatnot auction last night, and multiple people bought multiple t-shirts, but I do want to shout out Rodenkirchen specifically. They bought 14 shirts from us for a total of $105 plus shipping. So just a huge shout out to them. They've got all sorts of different stuff. I mean, they were just going all out. So we really appreciate all the support from them specifically, but also everybody else that showed up. So we just got all these orders shipped this morning, and Whatnot takes like 24 hours or so to actually load your numbers to see how much money you made. But starting with $707, I know we'll have to take out 10.9%. Whatnot takes 8% for a selling fee and then 2.9% for a payment processing fee. And then they also take, I believe, 30 cents per transaction. So 30 cents times 93 orders. And I think that'll roughly come out to about $600 or so. So we spent, I think, $175 and some change on all the shirts, and then turned that into $600 in probably 10 hours if you count the time we spent sourcing everything, sorting everything last night, doing the show, and then shipping today. About 10 hours to make $425 roughly. That's pretty good. But here's where it gets into the nitty gritty a little bit, because when we make these YouTube videos, they are part entertainment. Like, hope you guys enjoyed today's video, just seeing us try to do this fun challenge, you know, but I also want to try to educate you guys a little bit when it comes to reselling. And a lot of these t-shirts I picked up today, I would not recommend picking up if you want to flip things for a profit. If you're just selling on eBay or Poshmark or something, a lot of these shirts would not be worth your time. However, there are a few things I picked up today that I would recommend you picking up, things that I believe would actually sell for you even if you didn't have a large following on YouTube or whatnot. So number one, a lot of these items that I picked up don't really sell well on their own, like Nike dry fit shirts and Under Armour dry fit shirts and things like that. If you sell them individually, it can be kind of tough to make those sales. But if you go out thrifting for a week or 2 weeks or a month at a time and you find a bunch of them, you find like 5 or 10 women's Nike dry fit shirts, all in the same style and the same size, just different colors, and you lot that all together, like one listing with a lot of 10 women's Nike dry fit shirts, all size medium, that is a listing that is very likely to sell, because people don't want to buy one shirt here and one shirt there. If they see a listing with 10 shirts that are all the same style and they know that they like that style, maybe they already have one at home, they're much more likely to buy something like that. And chances are you can probably get about the same amount of money per shirt as you would selling it individually. Like, those shirts may sell for $7 or $8, maybe $10 on Poshmark or eBay, but if you put a lot of 10 together, you might could get $80, $90, or $100 for that big lot. So just because the brands don't do well individually, if you can find similar ones, same style, same size, different colors, lotting them together is a great way to sell those. And that goes for Nike, Under Armour, Columbia PFGs, Columbia Omnitech, I think we found a couple of those, Carhartt t-shirts, all those like bread and butter brands, lotting them together with similar styles and sizes is the best way to sell those, in my opinion. And then we also found a few things that I think would actually sell well on their own, specifically a lot of that stuff that wasn't t-shirts, like the Vuori shorts and that Columbia jacket. If you can find stuff like that at the thrift store that's, you know, $4, $5, $6, $8, like, that'll definitely sell. It may take a while to sell the Columbia jacket, but I'm sure we could get at least 40, maybe $50 for it once winter rolls around. Also, those Under Armour shirts that were Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson with the Bulls on them, those are really good. I think one of them sold for $17 and the other one sold for like $18 or $19, and I think those would sell, you know, without a Whatnot following as well. Maybe not for as much, maybe $15, but, you know, turn $1.50 into $15, that's really good margins. You'll also notice that in today's video, I did not pick up a lot of sport team items. I don't think I picked up any sport team items. Here in South Carolina, we found a ton of Clemson and Carolina Gamecocks, Carolina Panthers, things like that. And while there are fans out there that will pay money for those items, typically you're cutting your market by 90 or 95%, because 90 or 95% of the people out there looking for a t-shirt are not looking for that specific sports team. So I was looking for things that are generic, things that almost anybody would be willing to wear, you know, willing to buy, you know. So look for things that do not cut your market by so much, like a specific sports team. But there's also the flip side to that. If you find random sports team stuff and then that sports team starts doing very well, then those items will actually sell like hotcakes. I had a hat for the Florida Panthers NHL team. I had that thing listed for maybe a year. It was a nice like vintage hat. I think it was listed for $75. I didn't know who the Florida Panthers were, and it just sat in our eBay store forever. But once the Florida Panthers started making their way to play in the NHL championship or whatever it was, people started buying their merch, and within the first 2 rounds of them winning, we sold that hat for 75 bucks. So it's almost like an investment. Like you invest in stuff for a team that you think might win the Super Bowl or something, and then once they start getting closer to that victory, their stuff tends to sell a lot better. But that's a whole different ballgame. Again, today's video was really just about entertaining you guys. I thought it would be fun to give myself a challenge like this, to push myself to see if I could hit it. And while it was financially successful for us, making over $400, I do not recommend you do this if you're just trying to make money with a reselling business. I think there are better ways to invest your capital rather than putting it into 100 t-shirts. Again, some of them do sell. It takes a long time to actually get them listed on eBay or Poshmark. It takes a long time to sell them if you don't lot them together. So just focus on things with a really high sell-through rate. If you look at a channel like Tim, my friend Tim, who's Osborne to Thrift on YouTube, I'll link his channel in the description down below. He buys like really high-end electronics and just weird stuff that's not clothing, but it sells for really great money, and it sells super fast, a lot faster than clothing. So if you want to make money reselling, go do what Tim does. If you want to watch something entertaining while you make money reselling other stuff, stick with us here on Hairy Tornado. Thank you guys so much for watching. You're the best. We will catch you on the next one.